show, you heard that infamous spicy press conference that Kyrie and ESPN's Nick Friedel got into. A lot of that seemed to contradict, Kyrie seemed to contradict himself, saying things like, Kyrie also accused the media of making up that he has powerful influence, but keep this in mind, guys. Kyrie has more than 20 million combined followers on social media. The media calling, especially locally here in New York, there's multiple media outlets, including the New York Post, for the Nets to part ways with Kyrie. But Reggie, as of this moment, the Nets nor the NBA have given any indication.
And a higher within 48 hours, 72 hours here.
Well, it was offensive. Kyrie should just acknowledge that. Can't really move forward until then. By the way, the Bulls are here. 1,000-point club.
Well, it's a new style of play for Chicago as well. If you remember last year in the playoffs versus Milwaukee, heavily an isolated team with Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan.
Off to a good start. They lead at 13-7.
Something you see early on, them trying to get the ball out of KD's hand, doubling every single time he catches it in that mid-post area.
Broiled double deals starting at $2.99 each, only at Carl's Jr. And coming off a 36-point game last night against Indiana. And Sean Marks, though, he did.
Another trip to the free throw line. By the end of this season, correct? Just need a little over 1,600 points. You've got to knock down these wide open threes.
Mentioned TJ Warren. He's coming back from left foot surgery. And Durant buries a three.
There's no way you can double. Walk in and knock him down.
That started 1 of 5 from three-point range. Here's Vucevic inside. Can't get it to go. And Vucevic fouls Durant. Got him in the back of the head. Former coach Greg Popovich calling a timeout. Letting the fans acknowledge that moment for DeRozan.
Look how small they are, too, now, right? Jones is the tallest player on the floor here for Chicago.
Jones on Durant. Little turnout is good. He's not even seeing Derek Jones right there.
Not at all. On those springs there to keep the offensive ball alive off the glass.
Durant over Caruso. Another three is down. LaVine trying to take on Durant. Kicks it. Jones, a lefty, will fire. He misses. Durant with a rebound.
Hobbling there on that drive versus Kevin Durant.
Durant again working on Jones. A little help from LaVine. Nothing there though. Kevin Durant. 7 in a row. He's scored 14 of the last 16 for the Nets as Caruso misses. And Durant rips down his 5th rebound. Durant, age 34. A 12-time All-Star. And Durant. Claxton on him. Williams inside. And a nice deflection by Duke. Bulls had a good seal underneath. Now Harris wide open for 3. Oh, you can't leave him that clear.
A couple of years ago, I don't know what it is, man, but he just can't catch a break with the taking a shot to the face.
Face first, just like you, Jared. And now out front in transition.
I wouldn't mess up the hair.
That was a hot pass. Harlan stuff at me right now.
What are you?
There's no effect on what we say over here. See? 40 in a row he's made.
All right.
40. How many now?
You're making it more comfortable for me to say here, VA. I think Harlan's just a black cat.
I think that's right. Here's DeRozan, and he's fouled. Count the basket. Knocks down the first. 19 minutes, 19 points. After 36 last night. The second quarter. Back on there to start it. And gets a touch right away. Durant, who had 20 in the first half, opens up the scoring here at half number 2.
Accountability, in addition to Steve Nash being, they mutually part ways, as they phrased it, but he understands, Marks, that is, that some of that has to do with roster construction.
And that's probably why Steve Nash is at home right now.
Joe Harris. Late clock here, got to get one up. O'Neal for 3. He's got another one. Point Brooklyn lead. They got a chance to add it. It's the biggest lead of the game for the Nets. And all of this with Kyrie Irving with no points. Tough shot for Durant. Vucevic clear. Can't buy one right now. Kyrie Irving 0 for 5. 0 for 3 from beyond the arc. LaVine rejected by Durant. Irving rejected by Durant. Irving thought about pulling up. Gets it to Durant. Comes up short. Claxton running to the rim. And a nice find. Durant finds the hustling Claxton. DeRozan gets a switch. Spins off Claxton. Not a lot of room in there. Look at Durant making plays. Durant on the drive and tripped up. Totaling 22, 5, and 4 tonight. They got 3 in a row on the road, including a back-to-back Friday and Saturday at Washington and at Charlotte.
To be holding what was deemed as an honest conversation in a players-only loss after Steve Nash called it a disaster of a loss. That's why it led to...
From The Athletic today that he would be the choice for the Brooklyn Nets. Sean Marks did not comment on that as Watanabe goes strong.
Got a whole bunch of draft picks and started over.
Well, let's just keep in mind, guys, as DeRozan goes up for the shot, that the Nets lost a lot of their what could have been valuable draft capital moving forward.
It's a 7th place finish last year, swept by Boston. 2nd place finish the year before that. That's the series you're talking about. The 2nd round against Milwaukee as Durant scores. He's got 26 now. Caruso has played 11 minutes. He's 0 for 3. And 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. He is on the bench. And this group right here, very productive with Durant as their leader. A little fadeaway is good. So smooth. Kevin Durant. 3-pointer. Irving on the drive. No, nothing there. Extra pass to Durant. Pulls closed well. Now Durant drives and lays it in. Unstoppable. Stacking up some big numbers. He's got 30 now. DeRozan spins off Irving. Air ball. Good defense by Kyrie Irving.
Durant back on the floor here.
To Irving. Sumu on it. Stand right with him. Irving. Tough shot. Knocks it down. So Kyrie Irving with a 2nd made field goal. Levine's got 9 in the quarter. 18 overall. He's had a couple of those little power jabs. Durant. Tough shot. Claxton keeps it alive.
Same way they gave up that big lead versus Indiana last night. Brooklyn allowing Chicago to get anywhere they want. Another missed shot by Cade.
Kyrie Irving lost the handle. O'Neal finds Durant. DeRozan back on the floor. Checks Durant. Tangled up. Durant gets free. Durant buries it. Durant's been quiet the 2nd half. Fly by. Durant probing. Nothing there. DeSumo with the steal. Just 4 points. Vucevic working on Durant. Levine now. And Vucevic knocked out of bounds by Durant. Caruso secures it. Watanabe, a handful of DeRozan. Tough shot here. Late clock. Levine misses. Late clock. Levine misses. Nets hold again, but running out of time. And DeSumo with a steal. Terrible pass from Durant.